Hello everyone, welcome to our Right While Not So Pop quiz to celebrate the Jubilee. So if you never done a pub quiz with us before, it's really easy. In the comment and in the description of the video you have a link to a Google form that you should be able to access and open. And from there you'll be able to enter the questions. So I'm just going to wait a little bit until people arrive and you're able to open the Google form. So let me know if you have any problems, if you have any problems with the sound, for instance. I'm not sure people can hear me. Yeah, here we go. Hello everyone. Yeah. So that's me. Okay, sorry for that. So again, please look at the comments to find the Google form. You can enter your team name and the number of people you are. If you want to leave your email, we'll send you the answers and the results of the quiz, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So yeah, I'm just going to wait a few minutes for people to arrive, and then we will start. So the way this quiz is going to work, we'll have different decades from the first coronation of the Queen, so back to the 50s to the 2010s. And for each decade, we'll have 2 or 3 questions. Each question is worth 2 points, except the bonus questions, which are worth 1 point. Some of the questions will be a multiple choice question, and some of the questions will be a free answer. If you are not here during the live stream, if you are watching a replay, you have 24 hours after the live stream to answer the questions. So it will be until Wednesday, 1st of June at 7 p.m. So what I think we'll do is I will start with the first question, and we're going to start in the 50s. So my first question is, so yeah, just before we start, if you have any problems accessing the form or anything, please put it in the comments and then I'll be able to help you. So the first question is, why was an outside broadcast from the London Guildhall on September 22nd, 1955 such an important date in TV history? And for this question, you have the choice between 4 answers. The first one being it was the first program to achieve over 20 million viewers. Second answer is it was the first program to be broadcast in color. Third answer is it was the first program to be transmitted by ITV. And the last answer, possible answer, is until 1955, the UK only had 1 TV channel, which is now BBC One. So if you're on the Google form, just select the answer and we'll go to question 2. Question 2 is, what relic from World War II officially ended in June 1954? And again, you have the choice between 4 answers, which are identity cards, conscription, home guard, or rationing. So choose your answer if you know the answer. And if you don't, just you have a 25% chance to have the right answer. So choose one at random. We go on to our first bonus question, which was, when was Elizabeth II coronated? So you need to put the entire date in the little form, and depending if you are right or wrong, you might have an extra point. That is all for the 1950s. We are now going to move to the 1960s. First question, question 3, first question of the 60s, is, which group of workers held a national strike in 1966 and nearly brought down the government? You have 4 questions in 4 possibilities in that question. First answer, possible answer, is firemen. Second answer is seamen, miners, or railway workers. So choose the right answer and we'll go to the next question. Question 4 that I find personally quite fascinating. What in 1965 was suspended for 5 years? The death penalty, demonstrations in Trafalgar Square, the National Service, or bitchings acting on the railway? So in 1965, something was suspended for 5 years. You need to choose between the 4 possible answers which one it was. Which brings us to the 1970s. And our last question with a multiple possible answer. After that, you'll have to find the answer from your knowledge, or if you want to cheat, you can do a quick Google search. No one is going to penalize you because there is nothing to win, but it's funnier if you try to find the answer by yourself. So question 5. Before decimalization in 1971, how many pence were in a pound? So you have the choice between 42, 100, 111, and 240. Question 6 is, how many prime ministers did we have in the 70s? So just need to find the right number. We are now coming to the 1980s. Farrokh Bulsara was a singer of an English band in the 80s. What name was he better known by? And I can assure that you know this person, so I hope you'll get it right. Question 8 is, what home computer was released in 1982 by Sinclair and is credited as having kick-started the British IT industry? A question for the nerds out there. We are now going to the 1990s, and the first question in this decade is, what was the name of the ship cloned in 1995? What was the name of the ship cloned in 1995? Question 10 is, what is the name of the agreement signed in 1998 which ended the Troubles? So there are 2 possible answers to this question. Either answer is worth 2 points. And then we move to more recent history, but not that recent because it was 20 years ago somehow. But in the 2000s, question 11 is, what position, which has just been created, did Ken Livingstone hold between 2000 and 2008? So at the beginning of the 2000s, which position did Ken Livingstone hold between 2000 and 2008? Question 12. In January 2009, which well-known British high street chain of stores closed its door for the last time? And for the 2000s, we have a bonus question. If you are good at logic and math, you should be able to answer that pretty easily. So this is worth 1 point. In what year of the 2000s did the Queen celebrate her Diamond Jubilee? So between 2000 and 2009, just need to remember what year she celebrated the Diamond Jubilee. And very quickly, actually, this was a short quiz. We are going to the last questions in the 2010s. Name 2 of the 4 British male actors who won the Best Actor Oscar during the 2010s. So this is worth 2 points, but if you name the 4 of them, you get an extra point. So during the 2010s, 4 British male actors won the Best Actor Oscar. You need to name at least 2 of them. Question 14 is, who was the UK Prime Minister at the beginning of the 2010 decade? Which was already quite a long time ago, 12 years ago now. And the last question for today is, how many new great-grandchildren did the Queen gain in the 2010s? So just need to do a bit of math here. but you should be able to answer this question. And I think that's all for me today. So if you are watching this after the live stream, you have until Wednesday, 1st of June at 7 p.m. to answer the questions. And we will email the participants with the results and the scores and tell you who won this quiz. Again, there's nothing to win. We have a lot of different activities all around Kingston for the Jubilee, so have a look on the website, on the kingston.gov.uk website for a list of all the activities. The museum did something amazing, a whole trail. We have things in the libraries as well, and you know, all the activities that you can find, like the tea parties and everything. So have a look at the website. Thank you so much for participating. At the end of the Google Form, there is a little questionnaire if you like the quiz or if you want more like that, if you have any suggestion. So feel free to fill it in. And we'll see you for more quiz and more adventures in the future. In the meantime, really enjoy your Jubilee weekend. Thank you for playing today or after the live stream. And we'll see you soon for new adventures. Bye!